Welcome everybody to Cryptmaster. Yes, it has been quite a time since I last touched this one. I was reminded of when I was looking at the Steam news and stuff and saw I got an anniversary update. Didn't read over any of the patch notes or anything like that, just saw I got an update. There we are. Just took a moment. Let me scoot myself over. That'll do. We already solved one of the word puzzles.
I beg to differ.
What are you mumbling about? The deep sea is the darkest part of the world, away from the sight of the gods. If you're into dark magic, this is where to do it. I mean, it's kind of hard to argue with that logic. Okay. So now I need to try to remember what I was doing. Armor. Behold. Ooh, fancy. Yeah, I think I got scanned by the skull. Beach K's tower, so we probably need to go in the tower.
Welcome once again. Here for reading. Suit yourself. Some people just prefer to stumble blindly into misfortune and calamity. I guess that's their right.
It's the only way to live.
Skin and bone.
Okay, to the tower. I've already been here.
Oh, am I? You're skulking again. Stop it.
He stopped complaining just to complain about a different thing. I knew there's a reason I liked him. Very relatable. Very relatable in that. I don't know how long this feature's been in a game, but we finally have an overview map. Thank God. That was like my one request for this game. I think we already cleared all this out. Yeah, I wonder what puzzles I'll get stuck on this time. Oh. One O. Let's see. Maybe there's something in the market to buy. Lovely evening, isn't it? I'm not sure what you call this accent. Oh, you're ugly. Healing potion recipe. That's expensive.
No. A horrid thing. Chicken. If I have to remove your jawbone and scrub it clean, then I will, you know.
He doesn't say anything. Apparently Cryptmaster does not like chickens. There's been some sort of unspecified incident.
Ugh.
Yeah, I saw you drop their FPS. I saw that.
Ah, you look like you could use a flask of this special liquid. I'm afraid you can't afford it.
Wow, this game is realistic. Go to buy something, but it's too expensive. Yeah, I am a little bit directionless at the moment. I really do not want to go back and look at Vitus. Not just Aurora rules. Rules of Sunken Sea. Well, there's something I've been wanting to do.
Deal out the cards then. Remember, I'll know if you're cheating.
Never got to play him in whatever. It only seems fair, and okay, I did read a bit of that news post from earlier. Seems like they're expanding on this concept a bit more. Not sure in what ways. Yay.
Yeah, dumb luck.
Imagine you're not a graceful loser. Let's see. Yeah, reshuffle. Okay, looking good, looking good. Not great at this game, is he?
Cretins.
Ah, I forgot I had Steve. How horrid. But his name, it does have two E's. Advantageous. No O's. No L's. There's a V.
Delightful.
We have Oi. Let's see what. Reshuffle. I remember you can do that. That's a good idea. Oh, I need an O. Or an A. Or an S or a T. DC. Oh, LT.
Stop that, you oafs. I let you win that one to motivate you.
Yeah, sure you did, buddy. Yeah, you're not just bad at the game. Like I am. Yeah, there's something in the sea caves I missed. Okay, that's the way I came in. I love that little dot marker. Indicates the path you're taking. Wondrous feature.
Crab? What's that got to do with anything? We're not marine biologists. What are you doing? Are you lurking?
Tasty bug. I like the music for this area. Very jaunty. Okay, so tower. Okay, Do you have a required item? No, that's a card.
cannot abide metal, you know.
That's what those things are. Hard. Loose horde. Loose horde, isn't it? No, that didn't work at all. Never was much for voice acting. Even though I never really gave it a try. Astute observation.
Arise.
Okay, a riddle. Let's see how many tries this takes.
Going to the bone houses, I met a group of ogres coming the other way. Each ogre was carrying 7 gnomes, and each gnome had 15 imps in a sack. How many creatures were going to the bone houses?
Ugh, okay, wait. You're going to the bone house. A group of ogres going the other way. 1. It's a trick question.
Yes.
Horse of Joro's sneer could knock someone off their chair from across a crowded tavern. Wake up. New Joro lore just unlocked. Laura. Maybe there is something back at those islands. God, I really do not want to have to go near the bard again. Yeah, time to remember all my combat commands. Okay, I'm doing something wrong here. Oh god, I have to go look at Vitus again, don't I?
Greetings, friends. Do
Shut
fancy
up.
a hand of cards, or is there something else on your minds? I warn you, I'm rather good at this.
As long as he doesn't start singing, I'll be fine. I should really give this game's soundtrack a listen. It's fantastic. I really bring that up every time I play this. Wrong button. Hey, we almost spelled Jesus down there. Oh, so we just got G's, not too many U's. It's strangely relaxing. Ow. Big ouch. Slus? That's not a word. Slus. It's not a word, but it sounds like it should be one. That sounds kind of funny. I do believe I'm losing.
Ah. Oh, you smell that? Victory.
Thanks, can you move out of the way? I want to examine the rest of the room, but no, he's not going to. Ungrateful bastard.
Ah, here we are.
Probably only takes me back to the same spot.
Climbing ladders is so boring. Okay, here we are.
Yeah, for some reason my computer decided now would be a good time to throw a fit. We're gonna adjust something real fast. We're gonna say you can enjoy a low or FPS me. That. Heading. Lower that quite a bit. Lower the bit rate. Give it a moment to settle. I don't know anything about this technology. So part of me just hoping everything works. Okay, now VTube Studio seems to be a bit more cooperative. All I needed to do was put in, I don't know, proper windowed mode. Scratch that. I'm jittering. I'm a jittering. God damn it. Okay, that seems a little bit better. It's not a boat up here. Okay. Nope, I'm still messing up over there. You know what? It's a feature now.
So good to see you again. Want me to peer into your future? Good. Now, hold still while I attune myself to your energies. I feel that you're the sort of person who can be a very loyal friend, but that you don't always suffer fools gladly. Oh, now I'm getting a letter. It's the letter. Oh, now what is it? Oh, you must beware of this letter. Or embrace it? I don't know. That's your dream.
Okay, so I got scammed again. Welcome to Coach in a Trench. I can make jittering VTuber model the new trend. Yeah, I'm not sure that'll catch on. I don't know, not sure what game engine this runs on. Because if it's Unity, that would explain a few things. Because VTube Studio is also a Unity application. And running two of those at once tends to cause issues. You know, we're just gonna call the jittering a feature for now. There's a carving of a star here.
What did you say? Star? Row? No, we're not going to drop everything and do that. Paddle? Don't be ridiculous. Why would we Did I hear you correctly? Sail.
Ah, that is. Sea Caves, Tomb, Tower. Yeah, might have some. Maybe I missed something in here. I mean, we already spoke to Countess of the Land. They very well could have missed something. You don't mind me just licking bugs off the wall. Go into tower proper. Not the cellar. Munch. Always be eating the bugs. Oh, a love bug. How cute. Disgusting vermin. Subdue. No. Cackle. No. No. R. No. There we go. Ooh, that was a lot. The thing's already locked. Thanks, game. You give me false hope.
Mirror? Can you see that somewhere? What are you talking about?
Oh, he's just as confused as I am. I missed. Shit. Oh, that did not go well. Rick. No, I don't want to go back all the way to the altar. I'm kind of stumped at the moment. No boxes I can open. What other skills do you have? Trip, throw, roll. Yeah, so that only heals him, not damages the enemy. Wait, next, don't you have something that affects the letter C? Cackle, yes, 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 yes. Never mind. Shit. Yeah, I think I'm not fast enough for this game. Which is strange because it's a typing game. I think I'd be good at that by now. Maybe it's the thinking part I'm bad at. Like, I had a combat strategy. Good job. All right. Oh, first time I died. Just kill me.
Oh dear, you've died again.
Okay, it just puts you back at the altar, or last save point.
Arise!
What sort of room is a room with no doors or windows?
Oh, you are irritating. So your room is a room with no doors or windows.
Well, you want me to do it?
I thought Mountain was a good guess.
Arise.
See, it even started with M.
What sort of room is a room with no doors or windows?
How do you do that high-pitched voice? Yeah. I have no idea how you do that. Let's see. Mountain. That's not it. Mortuary. Now, doors or windows? That. How literal am I supposed to be taking this one? Hmm. Well, if I'm supposed to be taking this literally, then it would just be like a... No doors or windows. That would be a hollow cube.
Do you want me to solve this one?
I swear I can do these riddles. I did one earlier. It made me feel
Speak,
smart.
Spirit.
Muh.
What sort of room is a room with no doors or windows?
Is this it?
Yes!
I hate you. The answer was mushroom.
Humiliation.
Wake up, new drawer largest unlocked. In the dark days of his Cantarian imprisonment, Jorl learned to sulk so hard that he could double his body mass. That is impressive. Riddles are just really advanced puns if you think about it. You are not wrong. Well, some of them are puns. Others are closer to innuendos.
Why did you say that? A mirror.
Maybe if I speak to the Countess, I can get some information. There we go. Okay, so combat strategy is buff up Sin. Don't die. Ugh. Nope. Wait. Back. Back to comb. Back a comb. It's not a word. Back. Comb. Nyx took an almost obscene pride in her hair, splaying it out to look as though she were constantly underwater and fixated in place with the melted residue of glutinous blocks. Yeah, she was high on vanity. Ain't nothing wrong with looking nice. Wait. And this music can make even the dead dance. You didn't get hired for many funerals. Well, I say they're missing out. I can now resurrect one ally. No. And that was a wild guess. Isthmus. The geographically induced red rage was not a pleasant experience for Sin. That was little consolation for anyone who was in the room with her at the time. I have no idea what an isthmus is. It is a landform, and that's all I can tell you.
Run? What a silly suggestion.
Bye, these spooky ghoul butlers. You know, I should try making potions. Got a lot of ingredients. Especially since there's I think there might still be a big slime in here. Or coming up. Or another bug. Yummy. Yeah. Old run.
What are you talking about? What? Cauldron? I don't see any. Hubble bubble, let's make some trouble.
It's good to see that face again. See, rust bombs, sleepy enemies need to reset their timers. Do one less damage. Let's go with the bomb. Need custom. Queen Jaggerback, I like that. Junkfly, 8S and M. Okay, you can only carry one type of potion at a time. Then let's go ahead and make everything else. Why not? Make some love juice. I like how we have a fish named Jeffrey. Like everything else has like a logical name for it. Now we just got Jeffrey here. And Mudlark? No, I need JIC. JIC. Do I have anything with a J? Jeffrey. Oh, Jaggerback. And just whatever with an I. Or on the egg fin. Smidge? No. Squibbler? No. Turnpike, Vextail, Vexwing. Oh, Vexing. Bit of bump, bump. Who's Hexi? Hagfly? I know a few people who are hagflies. Dragfish? Sure. A PC. I mean, I already have a PC game. I don't need another one. Yeah, it's the high quality content you expect here. You're going to be very sad if I sacrifice Jeffrey. His time may come, but not yet. Like a... I don't know. No, prickle nose. Probably more than was needed.
Right, time to move on.
Do not want to fight the giant slime. There's something crawling on the walls. Barons, viscounts. Fancy. Reminds me of the library music in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Okay. This is probably where I should be.
The Lay of Talitha, the Cross-Eyed, sounds boring. The Courtship of Odo, the Fair. Never heard of it.
I mean, they're romances. They're not exactly high quality.
The Lay of Marina, the Cross-Eyed.
Oh, no.
Whatever. The Romance of Rollo, the Witless. Read it.
Oh, was it any good? It's not commenting on it, so probably not.
The Song of Boffo, the Hunter. Whatever.
I like how romance is in quotation marks. I think we all know what that's implying. Laura here has some very body literature. Also, can we bring body back into the modern language? The Book of Body Tales. B-A... This word. Can I bring that back?
Oh, look, a spell that can make a cob into a cow.
I don't think any of these spelling books are actually useful for anything.
There's here a spell that transforms a dog into a hog.
Yeah, this is all just a little bit of a for fun thing. Open. Bug. Squibbler. That sounds like a really good name for a cat.
Okay, you goons, get mixing.
Don't look at me like that. I had to check. Wait, skull. This one squeaks. Oh dear.
Come on, then.
Take pity and answer my question. What side of a chicken has the most feathers?
Yes. What side of chicken has the most feathers? The, roasted. No. Quill? No. Quill's a pen made from feathers. Or a feather.
No.
May I be of assistance?
Oh. Not yet.
Speak up, Phantom.
Take pity and answer my question. What side of a chicken has the most feathers?
What side of a chicken has the most feathers? Starts with an O. Is this going to be some sort of weird, obscure English word? I hope not. The... No. OVN3. No.
No.
May I be of assistance? What side of a chicken has the most feathers? Why, it's the outside.
Yes.
Okay, now I just feel stupid. No, stupider than usual. Ain't nothing new. It's gotta be like a key or something. Oh, hello, Skull. Maybe I'll get this one.
Speak now, spirit.
Answer this riddle and free my poor soul. What can you never eat for breakfast? No.
Yeah, it fit.
May I be of assistance?
What can you never...
Rise up and talk.
What can you never eat for breakfast?
Answer this riddle and free my poor soul.
Light.
What can you never eat for breakfast? No.
Damn it.
Shall I do this one for you?
I thought I was on something there.
Rise from your grave.
Lure.
Answer this riddle and
Lurch?
free my
No.
poor soul. What can you
Lunch.
never eat for breakfast? Yes, that's it.
I mean, you can't technically still eat lunch for breakfast. Depends on what you're being served. The enemy will target Jordo next. During his years as a warlord, Jordo employed a team of 7 bards to write his taunts for him. And I can barely stand one bard.
Greetings. My library is my one great vice, you know. More or less. You see, I'm a simply avid collector. I don't want to talk about that. Something else, I think. No, we're not discussing that. Something else. I don't want to talk about that. Choose a different topic. Splendid. I'll have the servants lay out a little snack or two while we play.
Yes, we're doing a stupid card game again. Big oof. Very big oof. Ew. Oh, how uncouth of you. You low-born, sniveling peasants. I'm gonna have to go back into VOD and actually listen to how that sounded. I ARISI. Ow, ow, ow. Let's try to shuffle things around a little bit. I can go ahead and get Nip. Another letter in King. Yeah, I might need to reconfigure my deck a little bit. Actually, I think, come to think of it, whatever might be the key to progression. I mean, it's kind of stupid to think about, but... Cheating bitch.
Well, that was a delightful game, wasn't it? And what a surprise for me to win. Now then, it is unfortunate that you can't stay for luncheon, but I'll see you anon, no doubt.
How is your head still attached to your body with that neck? Get rid of that one. Tolo Pong. Yeah, go ahead and throw in goo. Disgusting.
Good evening. Splendid. I'll have the servants lay out a little snack or two while we play.
I mean, the developers wouldn't put this much effort into like a stupid side card game if they didn't expect you to play it. Or at least a couple of times. Right? Right? I can only do that once.
Oh.
Why? Why are you like this? Okay, yeah, so much for that plan. This game is rigged. It's rigged against me. The worst kind of rigging.
Well, that was a delightful game, wasn't it? And what a surprise for me to win. Now then, it is unfortunate that you can't stay for luncheon, but I am rather in the mood for a little light conversation. What should we discuss? My library is my one great vice, you know. More or less. You see, I'm a simply avid collector. That has no interest for me. Choose something different. My library is my one great vice, you know.
Okay, yeah, you said that already.
You see, I'm a simply avid collector. No, I don't think we'll discuss that. What else? I don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
Something else, I think. Goodbye.
You get rid of that one. Throw that in. Just throw Jimmy in. Yeah, I need more of a diverse set of letters. Ink, nip. Steve can go to hell.
Hello. What are we to discuss this time? As it happens, I do have time for a hand.
Yeah, you always have time for a hand because you don't do anything else. Stupid royalty. Welcome to the next 3 hours of my life. Yeah, big damage, very big damage. Smuff? No. New hand. Reshuffle. God damn it. There's a reason I never played Scrabble. Yeah, not gonna do me any good.
Oh, I won? What a lovely surprise. Now then, it is unfortunate. Goodbye.
I am missing something extremely obvious. There's a cauldron here. I thought that would, like, rust the gate.
Right. Try not to let any bits of yourselves fall in, won't you?
I may just look up a very obvious hint guide. Might be the best thing to do at this point. Actually, it would be the best thing to do at this point. I can't remove ingredients. Good work, me. X-Wing. Yeah, I suppose it makes sense. Need Ust. UST, where are you? Smidge, Squibbler, Tic Tac, Tombfish. Good enough. Alright, I am very definitely not looking up a guide. Tower? Huh. There are few enemies, there's something else in the large room, so proceed next. There's a skeleton. Iron barrels, zombie-like monsters. Yeah, I already spoke to her. I played that stupid track. Say up. Oh my... I forgot that was a thing. Yeah, up. Because we're trying to get out of here. Dumbass.
Greetings. Very well. Is there anything else you wish to discuss? As I said before, I could help you, but I might need something in return first. What do you say?
I thought it would replay the dialogue.
How kind. Now, you might have noticed my rather extensive library on your way up here. The books there have been collected carefully over many centuries. They are treasures beyond worth, and the most precious of them are the sacred tomes of the gods who once inhabited this region. But there are four...
Hey, we're
books
finally
that
progressing the
remain
game.
still. 4 lost gods eking out a miserable existence in their island temples. I don't know why they prefer that to a comfortable spot on my shelves, but I suppose they have their pride.
We're finally making progress,
I will watch
boys.
the library for you, so take a look at the scrolls I've laid out near the other gods. Each one contains a clue to the name of a god's island. When you know the name, I understand you have a way of traveling there? You'll also need to figure out what power the god still has before you can subdue it. But I'm sure that will pose you no problem. Bring all 4 books to me, and I will grant you what you desire. Farewell for now.
I'm not playing that wax cylinder again. Song was terrible. And now the gates are open. God. That truly can be helpless.
There are lots of books here about the city's methods for determining whether somebody is living or dead. It seems to me to be a rather arbitrary distinction.
Well, you're a necromancer. You kind of play with the boundary between life and death. Oh boy, you're ready for a lore drop?
It says here that Aldo has been the head priest of Shalia for untold centuries, and he more or less rules the city. He sounds like an absolute ass. Oh, hilarious. I see being dead hasn't dampened your puerile sense of humor. Charming. There's a book here that lists all the books about books that have ever been written. Idiots.
A book here that lists all the books about books that have ever been written. So it's a book about books that's about books. It's a sales catalog. It's a goddamn sales catalog advertising you to buy another sales catalog so you can buy the thing you actually want.
There are lots of books here about the city's methods for determining whether somebody is... there's a book here
Here we go.
called Crypticism. Ooh, fascinating. Did you know that ancient legends tell of a mysterious ghostly necromancer who dwells in the very deepest crypts? It's lovely to be noticed.
It's kind of egotistical to think that's for you, man.
Here's a book about fish. It says here that mermaids are the only fish with hair. I never knew that.
It's the hair on their heads only, though. Do the curtains match the drapes?
Goggo. Apparently, all this land was once his, above and below, gifted by the elder powers in the springtime of the world. I feel rather mean now for sneering at his titles.
I mean, it could also be a work of fiction.
High Mages? The Council of High Mages was established by Metropolitan Edict 73 years after the city's founding, and was later subdivided into 7 distinct minor councils, each with authority of... this is the most boring thing I've ever read.
Obviously, you never read anything written by Hawthorne.
It seems that Is, the deity of desire, liked the letter R because it's the only one that can be found in hatred, but not in death. What a weirdly specific fact.
It's gonna come up later. Oh, hello, Lemon. Welcome to Mavis Beacon's Dungeon Crawler. You can do this.
Fart? Did you say fart? Are you giggling? What's going on here? There are lots of books here about you, Joro. Apparently, you were a noble champion of great strength and purity. Purity. I love it.
Yeah, that disembodied ghostly voice you hear is the titular Cryptmaster. He has risen us from the dead to, I don't know, escape the catacombs or something. It's not quite clear yet, and good God, there's a lot of shit. Ooh, bug. It's not boner roach, it's bone roach. What is this? It's a hybrid dungeon crawler typing puzzle game. It's one of those concepts that's kind of hard to explain. It's just easier to kind of, you know, just sit back and watch. You'll figure it out.
If you find out the names of the gods' islands, you can say them aloud and I'll take you there.
But one of them was called Is, right? Something along those lines.
It seems that Is, the deity of desire,
No. Okay, so that's not one of the deities. Teehee, it says boner. Yeah, exactly. There's a crown carved into the mantelpiece.
I've seen these symbols before.
Kind of pain. Klaxo.
A rather pedestrian rhyme scheme, don't you think, Maz?
2 rhyming words pleasing to the eye. The first can follow thunder, the next can follow fly. 2 little words, no need for any more. Do the first one with your hands, lay the second one on the floor. Put them together to find the nonsense name of Klaxo's Island. I hope you like riddles. First can follow thunder. By thunder... No. Thunderstruck. No, no. 2 little words. The first can follow thunder. So it'd be before or after? We'll come back to that.
Oh, this looks like a tricky one.
Oh, I have to use my head. That's why I have a headache. I have to think. Edict yada 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 on the changing of place names. All letters of the name shall advance by 1 step in alphabetical sequence. Vowels are sinful letters and may not advance. The first 2 letters of the word will switch places unless they are vowels. If any letter finds itself between two vowels, then it must be removed, burned in, or replaced by the holy letter. The holy letter may not be named here, but if you pause to think, the sound of it will come naturally to your lips. Not quite. I'll find itself between. Wait. I'll find itself between two vowels. Letters in the name should advance by one step in alphabetical sequence. Vowels are sinful and may not advance. Mosim? Oh no. Because the island name was originally Grace, so we're going to be working with that one. C, D, E, F, G, H. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. S. Well, the letter may not be named here, but if you pause to think, the sound of it will come naturally to your lips. On an island previously known as Grace. A, B, C, D, G, H, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. So vowels don't advance. Shame.
Yes, that may be it. Go and stand in the middle of the room and say it out loud.
Aha! The Island of Shame. I guess I should go. I should move there someday. Only be fitting. But hey, I actually feel a little bit clever for figuring that out. We need to remember that. That sort of style of puzzle.
Where do you think you're going? Ugh, some people really wear their privilege on their sleeves. You can't just waltz in here like the whole world belongs to you. You'll have to queue like everyone else. Go on. Off you go. Next!
What the hell is wrong with her face? Okay, well, we made the... Do I actually have to get in line? Walk the full length of it? Game, please. I mean, if you... No, you can't really open your eyes, they're stitched shut.
Next! Welcome to the Temple of the Goddess Loria, formerly the Great Goddess of Justice, Law, Inclusivity, and Well-Being. But now, Well, that's none of your business. Next!
Oops. Sorry, I was fiddling with my toggles. Trying to unsatisfy myself.
Well. Now that I get a good look at you, you don't seem to be pilgrims. That's problematic. Wardens!
Oh, what the hell? God, the soundtrack for this game is magnificent. I know I bring it up every time, but it really is just absolutely incredible. There's a wide variety of tracks to go with the areas, but they're never what you expect. Oops, shit. There we are. Yeah, when I finish this game, I have to give the soundtrack a listen in its entirety. Probably something to add to my future music playlist for those pixel art streams I never do anymore. Invasion. Okay, we're making up new words. If Shakespeare can do it, so can I. He changed the face of the English language. I made it significantly worse. We both contributed in different ways.
Let's have it then.
I am made of water made am I. But if you put me into water, then I will surely die.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, that was an easy one. God name note collected. What aspect of existence it controls? Using your skills in combat with the god will reveal lighter hints. Anything over here?
I'm afraid your drinking days are long behind you.
Bumworm. Not something I'd want. That sounds like a terrible disease.
You used physical
Parasite.
violence on my wardens? How dare you? You are not welcome here. You are in my temple without my permission. You will be punished.
Not be killed. Use skills to guess the... Shit. Maria, goddess of being a bitch. Bureaucracy. Bureaucracy. There we go.
Well, that settles her.
God damn it, now I have to spell more complex things. Okay, go ahead and save. You know, once you actually stop being a dumbass and manage to progress the game, because you forgot about something that was key to the, you know, progression, the game's really fun. Frunk. Offer. Nyx deals 1 damage to herself, but 2 to the enemy. Ah, blood offerings. Typical. Nothing was forbidden to Nyx. She gave away her body and soul as if they were commodities, trusting that there was still a part that remained untouched. From what we know of Nyx, not much of her was left untouched. Physical, mental, spiritual, or otherwise. That are Ooh, there's a skull here with a riddle.
Rise, spirit, and speak with us.
Solve my riddle and end my plight. What has many teeth but cannot bite?
Does the person who recorded this stand about 10 feet away from the microphone and start screaming? I mean, admittedly, my own audio kind of sucks at times. But you can do better than this game. Anyway, what has many teeth but cannot bite? A comb.
Yes.
Heard that one before. Wait, do I have a warp to the library? However... Oh, Laura's close enough.
I'm not talking to you. Ugh, I can't believe you violated the sanctity of my temple and removed me to this horrific bibliographical zoo without my consent. I absolutely refuse to have anything more to do with you. Unless you come to play cards, that is. I could possibly be swayed by a hand of cards. A game of cards?
You know what? Sure. I'm on a losing streak anyway. God, for all the character designs, they're always lean more on the cartoonish side. They just got some body horror right here.
Well then, let us play.
I already see one good move. There. There. YJ. Shimmy has been activated. I really like this track. It has that nice sort of... I don't know. I just like it. L, is there an L? AR. Yeah, this'll do. Not great.
Perfect. There.
Still no L. Let's see. B, A.
Take that.
Cheating bitch. L, or a T. Oh, no. Okay, reroll.
Well, that was an exercise in futility. I always knew I was going to win.
If I have to remove your jawbone and scrub it clean, then I will, you know.
I remember seeing, I remember hearing about a certain achievement. If you swear enough, the Cryptmaster gets a little pissy at you.
What a filthy mind you have. Perhaps I should take your brain out and wash it. If I have to I see being dead. You know, you really must stop thinking about that now you're undead. All your relevant parts have fallen off.
I did not expect that from him.
Right. That's it. I'm not putting up with this any longer. Just because we're undead doesn't mean we have to be uncouth. Every time you use an inappropriate word, I'm going to put one soul in this swear jar, and you can think about what you've done. What a filthy mind you have. Perhaps I should take your brain out and wash it.
We now have a swear jar. We have unlocked a swear jar, everybody. How did we release fluids on the altars if our reproductive parts fell off? Nature finds a way. I mean, we never said it was our reproductive fluids.
More doggerel.
To name the boisterous island of Is, you must follow this spell. The first is in a shrub, not in a bush. Next is in a house, but not in a home. The third in men, but not in bones. Fourth is in a cup, but not in a cauldron. Next is in a house, but not in a home. So shrub. It's an I think it's an anagram puzzle. Third. Fourth hand is in a cup, but not in a cauldron. Group. This is in a skull, but not in a flat. Hey, shut up over there. So, fourth is in shrub, but not in bush, so that would be R. Next is in house, but not in home. Next is in a house, but not in a home, so H. U. Because RS doesn't make any damn sense. So, RU. Third in men. Not in bones. Rum. Rum. Rum cake. Delicious.
Open me! Open me!
God, she's irritating. Maybe we should throw that one into the sea. I'm sure What's-Her-Face will understand. Of course, it's in a cup, but not in a cauldron. Cup, but not in a cauldron. So C-U-P. Rump. This is in a skull, but not in a flask. Rumpa. Rumpus.
That does seem like a good answer. Put this scroll down and try saying it out loud.
Holy shit, I am a genius. I mean, that happens sometimes. And here I was thinking I had to comb through all the different books in the library. No, that's just fluff. R, C. Nope. So we got boo, oob, oboe, or boo. Vibration. Music like magic is an invisible force. Great power and influence. Thank God that didn't go the direction I was thinking. Boo's so scary. I actually do wonder if anybody's confused this for like some sort of horror game. Given the aesthetic of it.
Hi, how
Ew.
are you? Oh, you're looking great. I mean, really great. Have you been working out?
Stranger danger.
It's been so
Stranger
long
danger.
since anybody came to see me. I've been all on my lonesome. So come on in, make yourself at home. I'm afraid the place is a little run down. My snakes have had the run of it for centuries, so just don't hiss, okay? They're kind of sensitive.
I don't like how polite she was being. Okay, so no S.
Remember what she said. Don't hiss.
And that goes for you too. Just because you're a voice in my head doesn't mean the rules don't apply to you. Or, yeah, something like that. Just pop it. Hey, I'm glad I remembered one of those. Got a good chance to use it. Rabbit. The young Joro was a great huntsman that even when blindfolded he could take apart and reassemble a rabbit in under a minute. What do you mean reassemble? Okay, so don't type S. Anything with E. Damn it. Tease, drum, serenade, jostle. Okay, so S is just useless at this point. Shit. Okay, so murder can't be used. Taunt, guard, boot. Yeah, Mass can't do anything in a scenario. Okay, well now he can. But his E shield was something else. Lore tidbit. You like?
This was the Second War of Succession, and it ended when the Coven of 13, disciples of the Sea Witch Nyx, were banished by Aldo to the Island of No Return, from whence they never returned.
Makes sense. You go to the island of...
No, sometimes people forget to change these locks from the default setting.
Oh shit, one of these. Okay, default setting. It's not jerk. Shay, shack, shan't. So what would be a default setting? Scene, spend, spread, span. Serg, Siri, Circ. No, we already tried jerk.
Oh yes, I was just about to say that.
Default settings. Duh. Damn it, I didn't want that one. Never would I expect this track to be in this game. This is something I would expect like a... I don't know, like a jazz lounge? Smooth jazz lounge? Kinda like a... maybe like in the background for a casino game. Nope, no F. Okay, so Sin is dead. It's not good.
You'll have to forgive my acolytes. They're kind of jealous, you know. Naughty things. They want me all for themselves. Say, you're awfully keen to come up and see me. I wonder what it is you want. Actually, let me fix that question up a little. I don't mean what do you want right now, or what do you want from me. I mean, what do you want? What is it that you desire? Well, that's a new one for me. I never had anybody ask for that before. Oh, each to their own, I suppose. Anyway, I can't actually grant these requests anymore. I just like to ask. I like to, you know, tickle your fancy where I can. Now, there's nothing much more to see this way.
You could tickle my fancy.
Feel free to hang around.
If you catch my drift. That was fucking awful. Hey, don't come over here, please. Thank you. Go that way.
Do you know what was the worst thing about being a deity of desire? It was being beholden to people. Desire is nothing without a subject and an object. The objects were fine, but the subjects... Ah, these days, I'd much rather consume a supplicant.
Oh, I thought she was kind of
convert
nice.
them. Let me show you what I mean.
I thought she was being nice.
You're booked.
Why must I be down bad on stream? Look, it's just part of being a VTuber. It's a simple fact of life. Okay, the hell was her name? Owie. Ow. There we go. Okay, that's 2 out of 4 down for West Wing.
Wasn't there a sign written using these symbols near Goggo's Palace? I may have an idea for this one. Would you like to hear it? So we need to find 2 words which rhyme with one another. The first one can come after thunder, and the second one can come after fly. Then we put them together to find the name.
Well, you did explain it a little bit better than its convoluted riddle. First one can come after thunder. Second one can come after fly. They rhyme. Hey, wait, will you shut up over there? God, such a needy book. Look at that eye. Oh, thunder. Thunder, blunder, dunder. Sunder. Munder. Doesn't need to rhyme with thunder, you idiot. Thunderstruck? No. Thunderclap? Claptrap?
You might have something. Move away from here and say it out loud.
Wow. Oh. Oh god, what hell have I wandered into? Oh, this is... I know I bring up the music a lot in this game. But this is prime. Absolutely prime penis music.
Hey, hey! Pilgrims! Oh, look! You bunch of old corpses seem to be falling apart! Hey, I had an undead friend once whose nose fell off. How did he smell, you ask? Dreadful! Well, look around, have fun.
If I had the capacity to be offended, I would be. You're not the kind of person who cares about what the actual fuck is penis music. Okay, you hear all the boinging sounds in the background? Let's kind of speed that up. And that's penis music. It's a joke genre. It's like circus music on crack. You just heard this as silly clown music. It's too chaotic to be just regular clown music. I'm pretty sure if you look it up on YouTube, you'll get a good example. Okay, come here, you pixie fuck. Guess are an object in the letters. Can't. Can. No. Fuck it. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. I'm not sure I like it here. The music makes me concerned. The weird mirror guy makes me concerned. And the island is named Claptrap, which reminds me of Borderlands. The Claptrap in Borderlands. And I immediately want to kill myself if I ever think about him for too long.
If you see one, catch it.
I thought that would be important. Okay, so we have a fish and a chicken. Is this gonna turn into like late 2000s lol random humor?
Having fun, pilgrims?
No, I am not.
To enter my temple and ascend to the next level of madcap chaos, you must unpick an especially naughty riddle. You see those two statues? One of them always lies, and one of them always tells the truth. Go and talk to them, then come back and tell me who is lying. The fish or the fowl?
Claptrap in the Borderlands movie was voiced by Jack Black. I don't know about his performance in the movies, but Claptrap in the games is extremely irritating. Actually, everybody in the Borderlands games is extremely irritating. Nobody knows when to shut up.
Either you are alive or I am not telling the truth.
Either I'm alive, you're not telling the truth.
Either the statement is a lie or I am not telling the truth.
Got it yet? Who's the liar? No. Ask them again and have another try.
I'm not telling the truth, then this is a lie.
If I'm not telling the truth, then this is a... No, that's not the right voice.
Either I am lying or 2 plus 2 equals 5.
If I'm not lying, then 1 and 1 is 3.
Okay, they're both stupid.
Either I am a fish or I am not telling the truth.
Well, have you figured it out? Who is lying?
Fish?
Oh, that's not it at all. Ask them again. Got it yet? Who's the liar?
Owl?
Oh, good effort. But no, that's not right. Try speaking to them again.
What the hell do you mean?
Either you are alive or I am not telling the truth. If I'm not telling the truth, then this is a lie. Either you are alive or I am not telling the truth.
It's a joke that neither of them are liars.
Either the statement is a lie or I am not telling the truth. If I am not lying, then 1 and 1 is 3.
You're not lying, then 1 and 1 is 3, but you're not but 1 and 1 is not 3. So you're not lying.
Either you are alive or I am not telling the truth.
We are undead.
If I'm not telling the truth, then this is a lie. Either I am lying or 2 plus 2 equals 5.
So 2 plus 2 equals 4, so either you're lying, but...
Well, have you figured it out? Who is lying? You're not very good at this, are you? Not the brightest bones in the casket. Not the freshest corpses in the cemetery. Let's see how you fare with some simpler answers. Go and talk to them again.
Either I am lying or 2 plus 2 equals 5.
Plus 2 equals 4. So that doesn't, so you can't be...
Either I am a fish or I am not telling the truth.
Well, have you figured it out? Who is lying? Yes! You're quite right! None of those statements could have been said by someone who can only tell the truth, or by someone who can only lie. They're logical paradoxes. So yes, I was the one who lied to you. Aren't you clever? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are the cleverest corpses in the whole wide world. Now, you may enter.
I want to shove this guy in a blender. Grab a lore tidbit.
The city was once home to at least 700 gods, but Shalia, the goddess of life, abides no equals. And now her worship has pushed the lesser gods into underground reliquaries and kitchen shrines.
That was rather rude of her.
I hate this place already.
It took you this long to figure out you hate it? I'm gonna see this in my nightmares. Wrong button. Wait, that's the exit. Right? You think he's really cool personally? Well, everybody's entitled to having a wrong opinion.
Hello. What's this?
Oh, thank God, a break from the music.
No. Although I think you could use it to eat. A spoon. That's a nice word, isn't it? Spoon.
Oh, don't give me that face. Actually, you know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of a character you would see in like in some sort of manga.
What does that mean?
Oops.
Oh, poor little rich girl.
Princess Nyx grew up in extravagant luxury, but she could never leave the palace and hardly saw her cold and indifferent parents. What use is a silver spoon if all you have to eat is gruel? You know, maybe you just use a silver spoon to do something. Wait a fucking minute. I heard a bug. It. Oh, god damn it, it's one of these. One of these doorways lead you to something else. If I just immediately go back out.
I beg your pardon. Rage? What a strange thing to say.
No, it's a perfectly logical thing to say in a scenario. R-C-E. Fucking clowns. Seem to cut your throat as soon as look at you, sometimes sooner. What a wonderful person you were. Zingzi. Oops. Okay, everybody's healed up, and I feel like I'm about to lose it. Ding dong. PCRF. Oh shit, okay. Herb. Nope, nothing there. If you ever wonder what my personal vision of hell looks like, this is a pretty close example. I swear this counts as psychological torture. Befitting of your chaos, madness, deity thing. Shit. Rub-a-dub slime. That's adorable. Please let me get out of here. Damn it. Oh, thank God we're almost done with this.
So you found me! And now I'm starting to suspect that you aren't pilgrims at all. That awful pale-faced countess must have sent you. Well, do you worst, I suppose.
Klaxo, god of driving me up the wall. Think. Not going well. Nuisance. That...
We closed the book on him.
Yeah, that's fitting. God of being a nuisance. Get me out of here, please. Get me out of here. Ugh. Finally, something that resembles actual music. I never want to have to go there again. Alright.
Look, I think each of these symbols is a letter, so we can solve it like a cipher. What is that recurring set of 3 symbols? That might be a good place to start.
Okay, I need to go visit... What's his face? I remember there being these symbols around here somewhere. Yeah, a bunch of things I need to remember I can do. Wait. I can just go straight to Lardass himself.
I rarely bite.
You know, I don't want to be anywhere near him. Mm-hmm. Let's see. I haven't checked out the East Library. About alchemy, arithmetic, astronomy. Books are marked erotica and contain nothing but pictures. We have found ye olde porn. Geometry, fables, bestiaries, music, natural science. Is there anything on like ciphers or codes? Rhetoric, proverbs, poetry. We also have quite the extensive collection. Law, husbandry, satires, theology, young adult.
No, this isn't really my thing. No, this isn't really my thing.
Crypticism. Submariners scattered seeds around the king's room. What depths will he not plumb?
What?
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Depths will he not plumb?
No. Plum? No, that won't help. Help?
I think I missed something. Here we go. At a gloomy shore, the backward vermin sail, stand before them face to face and take away their twisted tail. The regal open fire, give the implied command.
Light? I don't know what you mean.
Okay, I think there's a book on crypticism around here. Rhetoric, proverbs, poetry. A little bit of poetry, maybe.
Oh, there are some of yours in here, Maz. Oh, you wrote the sort that doesn't rhyme. No, no, no. I like a nice couplet.
Everybody's a critic. Heraldry.
Pages of silly pictures. Ooh, look at me. I've got a rabbit on my shield. Idiots.
Jerry's. That's just porn. Logic. Medicine. Military treatises. Natural science. There was something on it, right?
Lots of books about farming. What was farming? Is something people did in the dirt, I seem to remember.
Yeah, they do a lot of things in the dirt. Liturgies.
Some of these seem familiar. I feel almost as if I wrote some of these.
Theology. No. Okay, so maybe it's not in this library.
Oh, yes. That's clever, I think. I'll tell you when we can read something. We need to look after our eyesight.
Maybe? Romances? Or no. Just more romances. Maybe there's a history of the city. Yeah, this is a massive lore dump. Maybe History of City C is where the cryptomancy whatever stuff.
There's a book here called Crypticism. Ooh, fascinating. Did you know
Yeah,
that
never mind, it's just
ancient
him stroking his
legends
ego.
of a mysterious ghostly necromancer who dwells in the very deepest crypts? It's lovely to be noticed.
Yeah, I'm not speaking to that guy again.
All right, I can see I might have to do this myself. Would you like me to solve it for you? Right. The answer is brimstone. On my bones you may have it.
Hey, look,
Now
I solved the
put
puzzle.
scroll
I
down and say it aloud.
Look, I don't do ciphers and stuff. There is a faint whiff of sulfur in the air. I think that's me.
Who is this? Come to interrupt my brooding? Tell me, who do you seek here on this quiet island of meditation and mindful harmony? Who? What? Oh, no! Be gone! I'll ask you again. Who are you seeking? Who? What?
Damn it.
Oh, no! Be gone!
Ah. Oh. Let's see, is there anything else I can interact with around here?
I'll ask you again. Who are you seeking? Who? What?
Yeah, what? Oh, be gone.
I'll ask you again. Who are you seeking? Who? What? Oh, no! Be gone! I'll ask you again. Who are you seeking? Who? What? Oh, no! Be gone!
Temple of Is. Brimstone. That's Temple of God Pain.
I'll ask you again.
Yeah, that's probably the answer.
Are you seeking? Ah, that's a name I haven't heard in many years. If you are supplicant seeking pain, the great god of doom and destruction, then know that he no longer keeps any priests. Long gone are the days when he sat upon his flaming throne atop a mountain of burning skulls in a lake of boiling blood.
That's metal as fuck, man.
Past are the ages when champions in tight leather fought for his favor in arenas filled with skull-headed bats. No, this is an age of frailty, when the weak prosper, and true warriors are sidelined in the name of compassion. No, there is nothing you can say to convince me to grant you an audience with pain. Stop. Okay. Your wheedling insistence has borne me down. You may enter, but beware. This ancient temple is full of peril. Only the strongest and most worthy warriors will survive.
Something just occurred to me. Do you think that you could rig up like the character models in this game to work with like a VTube studio or something? I think that'd be neat. Ooh, title track.
Arise.
And immediately cut to an end.
You took me from my home before the world could wake me. But now you have a need for me. You'll first have to break me.
For the world could awake me. Now you have a need for me to first you have to break me. Oh, shit. Piss. No. Dawn, no. That doesn't make any sense.
No.
No.
May I be of assistance?
Negative.
Arise and speak.
Oh, it's I.
You took me from my home before the world could wake me.
I think
But now you have
maybe
a
it's
need for
I.
me. You'll first have to break me.
No.
Damn it.
Do you want me to solve this one? Wakey, wakey.
You took me from my home before the world could wake me. But now you have a need for me. You'll first have to break me.
No, that's... Here would make no sense. Nope. No. Elf. Yes, the answer is elf. EMP. Egg.
Yes.
Ah. Okay, I get that. Shit. Wait, I just realized his name is Megadeth. I get that joke. His name is Megadeth. I see your reference to your game. Are we also going to encounter Black Sabbath, Metallica? Oh fuck, who? Iron Maiden? Warfist. Okay, maybe it's not... Shit. There we are. Yeah, it's a nice change of pace in the music. So I found Megadeth, Warfist. Haven't heard of them. Not real familiar with different metal bands. Windrose? And they might be a bit too obscure for this game.
Wakey, wakey.
Anthera, maybe? Are they metal?
That has a button at the
I don't
top.
know. What is it that has a bottom at the top?
No.
Shall I do this one for you? Arise.
L.
What is it that has a button at the top? No.
May I be of assistance?
Okay, yeah, lamp wouldn't make any sense. That'd be some twisted anatomy.
Arise.
Arise.
What is it that has a bottom at the top?
Lid.
No.
Damn it.
Shall I do this one for you? Wakey, wakey.
What is it that has a bottom
A
at the
bottom
top?
at the top. It's not loop. Trying to think of 3-letter L words. Low.
No.
Shall I do this one?
Okay, I'm gonna feel real dumb in about 3 seconds.
What has a bottom at the top? Legs.
Yes.
But that's 4 letters and it was only 3. Son of a bitch.
So you have survived my first trials. Well, know then that I am the great god Pain, and those who seek to serve me must train their minds and bodies for many years. They must study the blade, the bow, and the war hammer, all while remaining intellectually curious and preserving their dignity and honor. They must forsake all.
I wonder who voices this guy. He sounds familiar. Or maybe it's just that sort of archetype.
Yes, in my service, they are mighty weapons and hardy tools. Are you prepared to forge yourselves into such tools? Excellent. I will pound you relentlessly until you're shaped to my liking. Now,
Please buy me
if you
dinner
wish to
first.
look upon the terrible glory
Prick.
of my countenance, continue through my chambers of trials. At the temple's heart, I await you.
Speak, spirit.
Okay, another riddle.
I'm a helpful fellow. I pose no threat. But the more I try,
Towel.
the better I get. Yes!
Of course, now I got an easy one. It helps if you heard him before. Even as a youth, Yodo could cut his way through any density of flora and fauna without breaking his stride. Uma.
What do you mean?
Una.
What are you mumbling about now?
Upa. Uka? Hey. Sin found little joy. Sin found little joy in any of the ordinary pleasures of life, but anything that dulled her mind was welcome. So Sin's a drug addict. Maz didn't follow the conventions of his day. In fact, if it was fashionable, then he wouldn't do it. It's something that turned into a problem when he himself became fashionable. Victim of his own success. Nyx had been taught to never show her feelings. You could never know how she felt, only how she wanted you to think she felt.
Welcome to the arena of pain! Abandon all hope and cancel all future plans. This place will be your grave. I mean, your new grave. Prepare to be annihilated!
What if I just go around everything? Oh, that was just the opening chamber, wasn't it? Okay, that rock. Dodge to rocks. I can't resurrect him. He is a Iron Mace. As opposed to Iron Maiden. Gotta get better with the skills. Can't really headbang with this model, but I can do this. Okay, that's enough of that. My neck is hurting a bit. I am a weak man.
I keep back the darkness. I fight with the cold. I'm tall when I'm young, and I'm short when I'm old. Yes.
Hey, first try.
Well, what do we have here? Tastes of metal.
Tastes of metal.
It's a big thing made of little round things.
Chainmail?
Haha, chainmail. Yes.
So, here you are. Well, now for my final trial. I may have told a slight lie when I said I would make you into warriors worthy of serving me. The fact is, I no longer want warriors or worship. I am past all that flim-flam. No. All I want from you is the thrill of single combat once again. It's been centuries. Hardened warriors standing face to face, stiffening with the thrill of battle, each willing the other to bend, defend.
Reminds me of some of Tim Curry's performances. If I'm thinking of the right person, that is. I was never good at remembering actors' names.
There we are. Another book for the Countess's library.
The God of Atheism. But how can you be a god of atheism? That is some bass-ackwards kind of logic. Actually, no, what kind of logic would that even be? Let's just go resurrect the other guys. I'm trying to think of how a god of atheists would function. Like, you're a deity. But from my primitive understanding of things, atheism implies that there are no gods. So would you just kind of puff out of existence? Because gods are fueled by belief, but you are the god of not belief. It's late. I'm not thinking about this at the moment. Hi, I got the books.
Well, it seems you have found all 4 gods, and they are safely catalogued, just as they should be. Each in their place, neat and tidy. Every book has its nook. I said I'd help you go up, and I will. The stairs to my rooftop observatory have long since collapsed, but I trust you can get there now that you know what it's called. Observatory. There. Now then, it is unfortunate that you can't stay for luncheon, but I am rather in the mood for a little light conversation. What should we discuss? I'll see you anon, no doubt.
Observatory. Not lavatory. It's a very different kind of building. Room. Ascend.
Up we go again. I rather enjoyed that. The Countess was lovely, wasn't she? Charming lady. I only wish you'd been a bit more forthcoming with your conversation, mumbling one word at a time. She must have thought we were idiots.
Well, why don't you do the talking
And
then?
what about that Klaxo? What was that joke he told? My dog's got no nose. How does it smell?
Please don't remind me of
It
Klaxo.
can't. It's got no nose. Classic. And now, we've got a big task ahead of us, you know. It seems we'll need to pass through Shallier's seal to reach the city. The seal keeps the dead from rising, but the growing power of my soul stone should see us through. Even better, if we smash the seal, the whole Underland may rise with us. After such a long night, what a lovely day that would be.
Okay, so we are in... what was it? Downwood. Well, they don't call it Upwood for any reason. Hello, tree man.
Aha! I say! You don't look like paladins to me. Yes, you're not paladins at all. You're something altogether more interesting. Tell me, do you know who I am? Yes, just as I said, you are interesting. I am Orthos, the one they call the Spellmaster. Once, I was the greatest mage in all the city, you know. When the council of mages convened in the high tower and our beards met in the middle of the great table, I was the one whose words carried the most weight. Now, alas, I must eke out my autumn years here in the Downwood, far from the scenes of my former triumph.
Yeah, I'm not
I
here
was
for your life
betrayed,
story,
you
man.
know, maligned and betrayed, but that is a story for another page. The only comfort that remains to me is the writing of my life's most singular achievement, a history of the city to be told in all its gory glory. Nary a chapter skipped, nor a line excised. But I fear my own final word shall be writ long ere I complete it. More spoiled pages have gone down this blasted well than have been fit to keep. Now, you happen to have caught me in a loquacious mood. Is there anything you'd like to discuss? Ah, you're going up, are you? Well, first you'll need to convince the Idor that you're paladins. It'll be much easier if you look like paladins. Well, I might be able to assist you with that, but of course, you'll have to ask nicely. What's the magic word? Indeed, manners cost nothing, and that word unlocks more doors than a good many far more magical ones ever could. Now, if you
I ain't too sure about that, man.
You're going to have to trust me. You're going to have to give me some very important words. Tell me, what are your names?
Joro?
Say no more. I hardly dared hope, but I suspected. May I say what an honor it is to be in the presence of the heroes upon whose exploits our great city was founded. I am speechless.
Yeah, we're not so great anymore, are we?
No, it's okay. I've recovered. Well, this is exciting. And you're going to the surface, you say? Well. How happy old Aldo will be to see his comrades in arms back from their graves. I wonder if this will put a kink in his notions of propriety. But of course, to get to the surface, you'll need to pass the Great Seal. And that's no easy task for anyone so decisively dead as you are. However, I may have something that will fix that for one of you. Aha, yes. Now you look the part. You just need 3 more of those. Ta-ta.
All you did was give Nyx a helmet. Ooh, another riddle.
Rise and speak.
I'm putting my 5 IQ points to the test right now.
Make it quick, I'll keep it clean, I don't intend to bore. What is it that belongs to you, yet others use it more?
What is it that belongs to me but others use it more? And...
No.
No.
Do you want me to solve this one?
No. I need to put my 4 IQ points to the test.
Rise from your grave.
I'll make it quick, I'll keep it clean, I don't intend to bore. What is it that belongs to you, yet others use it more?
Need. Nose. Nose. This is nose? No.
No.
Shall I do this one for you?
No. No. I need to put my 2 IQ points to the test.
Let's have it then.
Nah.
I'll make it quick, I'll keep it clean, I don't intend to bore. What is it that belongs to you, yet others use it more?
Nail? No, that wouldn't make any sense. Name. Name.
Yes.
ducking around in corners.
Why are you questioning my actions?
The only one of the 5 great heroes to survive was the priest Audo. With his sacred amulet cracked in the final battle, he had lost his power to heal and revive. But Shalia granted him a far greater boon, eternal life.
Hello there. Hello there. Box. Casket. Not box, casket.
Yeah? Oh, for a moment, I thought that was a body part.
How would you be creeped out by that? You're a necromancer.
Chewy, leathery. No, I can't eat it. A brownish pouch of a very irregular shape.
Brownish. Flask?
Flask? No, it isn't that.
Let's see.
I don't think it's very useful on its own.
No, not bellows. That doesn't fit. Brownish pouch of irregular shape. Leathery.
I used to have a few of these once. They come in tools, I believe. Shoe? No, that's not what it is.
Damn it. Thought I had it for a moment. Oh, let's see. I'm in pairs. Boots?
Boots? I don't know what you mean. Okay, no more playing.
Glove.
Time to guess. Do you remember what this thing is called?
Yeah, glove. It's a leather glove.
A leather glove.
Yeah, because he said it was... But he found a body part. Lovely place. A little bit more civilized than some of the other spots I've been. What are you selling? Whatever card. Ooh, an altar.
Listen to me carefully. I know somebody is with you. An evil force from the deepest crypt. I sense it. I can force him back, but only for a moment.
What is she talking about?
We don't have long. You are 4 of the 5 great heroes who saved this city from the armies of the dead many centuries ago, right in the earliest days of the city's founding. The 5th hero is Audo, the only one who survived the final battle. He sealed the city so the dead might never rise again, and I was the willing sacrifice whose death forged the seal. Audo still rules over the Temple of Shalia and protects the Great Seal, kept alive by the grace of the goddess. You must not let all of our sacrifices be undone. Bring the evil to the surface and then give it up to Audo so he might destroy it and prevent the realms of the dead from invading the sea. I can hold him no longer.
What happened there? Some sort of info dump? How dare she force me down like that? Desecrate this altar now.
If you say so, boss.
Oh, yes, that's filthy.
Alright, that's where I'm gonna call this. call this little stream. Yeah, outside of like getting stuck on some things here and there and forgetting a basic mechanic, I've enjoyed Cryptmaster. And this is one I definitely do want to finish. Yeah, I think this is one I will finish. I should. I don't like leaving a series half completed, if I can avoid it.